Good night to everyone. Hope all is well with you guys. All right, people. So let's see what is coming through. Very message tonight. Hey, friend. All right, so let's see what is coming through for the collective. Hi. All right, so we have children here. Your love life is being affected by children. So some of you might be involved with someone that has children, or it could be that this person wants children and you don't. Hi. Yes, it is. Good night. All right, so it says honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So somebody here probably needs to take a vacation with their significant other away from their children. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So somebody here is having marital problems, and they're having marital problems because the other partner is telling them they're too focused on the children and not as focused enough on the relationship. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So, some of you need to work through some type of issues that you're having within a situation here. So, this is already existing relationship that is going through problems right now. Hey, friend. Good night. All right, let me get one more from this deck before I proceed. So I actually got three. Deception is in reverse. So for those of you that are wondering if your person is sleeping around, the answer to that is no. They just believe like this relationship is not going anywhere. Life is getting in the way of it and it's getting them kind of annoyed. So they feel like the romance between the both of you is no longer there. It's just basically the everyday rustics of life, and this person is craving your attention. So somebody here needs to take a trip with their significant other to help bring back the spark in this relationship. All right, let me pull some more oracles to see what is happening here. Yeah. Okay, so remember, awaken. So some of you are going through some type of problems within your relationship, and the divine is trying to get you to wake up to the things that you could change if you really want to keep this relationship. Good night. Yeah. Because what is happening here is that your person is being tempted to go outside. Somebody else is giving this person's attention. But I feel for a lot of you, this person hasn't done anything yet, but they're at their breaking point with a situation at home. So it's either they feel like they don't get enough attention from you, or you're always busy. This could be a twin flame as well. But this is a divine connection here. Okay. Yeah, so some of you are in union with your twin, and this person is ready to run again. Yeah. Because they feel like love has left the building where this relationship is concerned. Yeah. Okay, so things are really going to the left for somebody here in this relationship. Whoever this is for, this is going to the left very quickly. Because this person is in this energy of feeling like, good night, feeling like you no longer care for them. And yeah. Okay, so somebody here is dealing with someone that is very manipulative as well. So the energy seems to be switching back and forth. So for a lot of you here, you're going through similar situations in your relationship. So for a group of you, you're dealing with a manipulative person. For some of you, you're dealing with a twin flame. So somebody is going to be awakened to the fact that their twin flame is coming towards them, or they'll start to learn about twin flame connections. And the other group of you guys is somebody that is manipulative and controlling. Doesn't really love you. This is a more narcissistic type of energy. Yeah. Okay, so for the collective, that is the twin flame that you're going through a spiritual awakening right now. Your third eye is opening up to the fact that there is, how to put it, guidance out there. Going through an awakening, it's never easy. It's always disruptive. You have to face the darkest parts of yourself in order to get to the journey or get to finding out who you are as a person. And for a group of you, you're finally being awakened to spirituality, to understanding why things happen the way they did to you for a long period of time. And some of you are also awakening to the fact that you are a twin. That is not going to be so for everyone, because twin flames are very rare. It's not something that everybody can be one. It's just not possible, right? But somebody is awakening to realize that they are one half of a twin flame. Um, who is this? Yeah, and You are definitely, your third eye is being opened up, where you're starting to trust your intuition and probably have channel messages from your guides, right? Yeah, there is a change and transformation happening here. In this deck, rebirth for me feels like the death card. So some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but that person is not being truthful to you about how they truly feel. They too feel the changes that are happening and they are pretending. Hi. Yeah, and they are pretending like they don't feel what you do. So, since this reading is now split into two, not what I was trying to do, it's just two very specific messages for two separate collectives I'm channeling here. So, for the people that are going through the spiritual awakening, that are figuring out they are twins, yeah, that death and rebirth had to happen because it is something that you had to go through in order to find yourself and start to love yourself in a healthy way. All right. Yeah. So some of you could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, Sag, or you are Aries, Leo, Sag. I can't speak today. Or your twin, if you know this person, could be a Aries, Leo, Sag. I am sorry about that, but yeah, yeah. So, for a lot of you, it's time for you to go within and start to heal yourself. So that would mean a lot of you are about to start your self love journey. Finding yourself means facing your truths. And for some of you, in this particular situation, your twin has a lot of narcissistic tendencies, a lot of control, definitely needs a lot of self love and inner work here. So don't go all crazy because you know you're a twin flame to think that you and this person, you need to take this abuse from this person because you don't. Some twins do not even come into union, but it is not something that people want to hear. So your twin is literally closed off, not accepting what you're saying, is very manipulative, wants to control things, and this person isn't anywhere close to union. Okay. Yeah. So it's time because this person has left you out in the cold more than once. So even though you identify who your twin flame is, I always advise people of this. That person is just a mirror image of you, as other people will be in your life. The difference with that twin flame is that it is your soul and that person's soul makes up one soul. So it's like you're always magnetized to that person. But by yourself, nothing is wrong with you. And that is what most people don't get. You don't need your twin to be a part of your life or in your life in order to be a twin. It would be nice if you and that person could heal yourselves, elevate to a certain level frequency, and come into union. But this energy that I'm picking up on here, this person isn't anywhere near to evolving, changing, or even accepting their awakening. They're just looking at it as if it's just another mishap in their life. They're not realizing that it's their awakening, that they're going through, that everything is crumbling around them. All right? Yeah, you have to decide here. You have to decide if you're willing to keep holding on to this person or let go of this person and be on your journey alone. There is nothing wrong with you being on your journey alone. It helps you evolve, it helps you change, it helps you so much that a lot of people take it for granted, right? And you have to decide if you want to keep this person in your life. But I am saying to you that this person isn't ready for a union with their twin. So you could decide to do the work on yourself and evolve and change and raise your own vibration. A lot of divine feminines do that before coming into anything near of a union with their twin flame. Yeah. So it's time for you to start to live your best life and have your wishes fulfilled. It's time for you to love you and take you to the next level, whatever that looks like. Yeah. Because change is necessary, growth is necessary, all these things is necessary, and it is a part of a twin flame journey. Any journey, there is change, there is transformation in it. You have to choose for yourself if you're willing to accept the change, if you have the courage to accept the change. Yeah. In order for you and this person to come together, you both have to come into alignment with your own energies. That is also something else that a lot of people don't know. You have to balance out your the own divine masculine, divine feminine within you before you could even think of coming into union with somebody else. They too have to be willing to work on themselves. But that is also something else people don't tell people. The twin flame journey is a beautiful journey. It is one of finding yourself, loving yourself, finding somebody else that is your divine counterpart. It is a wonderful journey, but that is not all that this journey is made up of. This journey is not only made up of you coming in union with your twin. You by yourself, once you're healed, once you're whole, once you've leveled up, it is the most beautiful thing that you can see, that you can know, and you can feel. I am on a twin flame journey and I'm not in union with my twin. But I can tell you this has been one hell of a ride and it has been a beautiful thing. So my objective is not necessarily coming into union with my twin, but knowing that I'm good enough with just me. And a lot of the times people don't want to hear that. But until you could really learn to love you and spend time with you and appreciate you, there is no way your twin would do that for you because they are mirror reflections of you, and how you feel about yourself and how you think about yourself is how they would feel about you and think about you. But not all experts tell you that. Not all experts tell you that this person is going to reflect back to you the things you have to change. A lot of people not going to tell you that this person, whether it be good or whether it be bad, they are your direct reflection of what you need to change, what you need to fix. It's a journey. It's not something that you're going to wake up one morning and be totally in love and it's the end all be all. No, it's a journey. It's a journey for you, it's a journey for your person. But it is a wonderful journey. If you stop just trying to come into union with your twin and you decide that I want to grow, I want to change, I want this. You have to want that change. You have to want that transformation for it to become a part of your life. So a lot of the times we get tripped up and think that union is the only thing a twin flame journey is about. It's not. It's not. It's not about just union. It's about the journey. It's about you. It's about your person. Yeah, guilt and sabotage. So it could be you, it could be a person, somebody here is still sabotaging themselves. How can they be in union with you when they can't even figure out their own selves? So for me, it is all about the journey. If I do come into union with my twin, it would be a pleasure because this is someone that I do love and I do care for, but it is not my priority because I'm not going to focus or wait on someone and let that be a stumbling block to me living my life. So there is a disharmony happening here. You are triggering this person is triggering you. And that is because growth is necessary in this connection at this point in time. There is no getting around it, there is no jumping over it. You're being triggered because there is something about you that needs to be fixed. And the honest person that can mirror that back to you is your twin. So it's time for you to empower yourself. It's time for you to have your own realization, have your own way of life, find your own abundant way, and see where it goes. Yeah. There will be a renewal, but at this point in time, it's not that time for that renewal. So you guys need to give yourself space, time to do your own healing. All right, let me pull some tarots on this and see where this is going. Okay. Yeah, somebody needs to walk away here, but you're still holding on, you're hanging on. And the universe is telling you it's time to let go. It may not, separation happens in a twin flame connection for growth. And the more you prolong the separation from happening, the more you prolong your own growth. I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah, it's time for you to start to be selfish with you. It's time for you to pull your energy back from this person. And it is time for you to start to keep things to yourself. It's time you start to learn to love you because giving to this person all the time, I often tell people this, you cannot give from an empty cup, but we constantly keep trying to do that. If somebody is not nourishing your soul, why are you giving to them all the time? If someone doesn't meet you on the half, they're not ready. And that is all it is. But if you keep giving and giving and giving, and there is no one giving back to you, or you're not giving back to yourself, eventually that cup runs dry. And there is nothing left for you to give, and you become just a hollowed out version of who you used to be. Yeah. So it's time for you to start to have patience. Plant your seed. Know that you are on this journey. Have patience with you. See things come into fruition for you rather than you trying to force something to happen. The Seven of Pentacles is having patience. It's also about planting seeds and waiting to reap the rewards. So it's time you start to have patience with yourself. Thank you. Yeah, it's time for you to start to have patience with yourself. It's time for you to take care of you. Yeah. So stop putting in the work to try to change someone. You cannot change that person. You could only change you. You cannot change anybody else. So putting in the work trying to love this person true. Oh, my condolences. Are you running from something? Or are you really ready to let go and move on? Yeah. Yeah. For a lot of you, you're trying to put into work the work into fixing someone else. And that is not your job. That is not your job. You cannot fix anyone else. But you can fix you. You have the power to fix yourself. You have the power to accept change. Because you're connecting your happiness to someone else, and that is not so. Happiness comes from within you. It doesn't come from another person. It comes from you. And your happiness is being affected not by somebody else but by you, because you are giving somebody else too much power over you. You're welcome, sweetie. So you keep being codependent. You keep holding on to this connection, to this person, because you're hoping that eventually things will change, it will transform, and they'll finally see you. The only thing you're doing is keeping yourself attached to someone that doesn't want to be attached to you. It's time for you to practice detachment, and detachment came out from the other deck here. It's time for you to let it go. It's time for you to walk away. Let go of this person. If it's meant to be, it will happen when the timing is right. We oftentimes try to force things. Why do we do that? And I say we because before I learned all these things, I would force things to happen. But now I know that when something is for me, it's going to be for me. There is nothing I can do or nothing anyone can do to stop me from getting what is meant for me. So if a person is meant for you, just fix you, give to yourself, love you. For those of you that may know, I have a self love course that I offer to a lot of people. Oh, okay. Right. And I do the course as one on one coaching. And a lot of people finally started to realize why things weren't working for them when they started to really put the work into themselves. And oftentimes we do not put the work into ourselves, so we cannot see the result. And for those of you that this message resonates for, it's time you start to make yourself a priority. Time to start to invest in you. It's time for you to start to show love to yourself. It's not about anybody else here. Yes, you may be part of a twin flame, but it is your journey and your journey alone, because although this person mirrors you, their journey and your journey would be similar, but it would be two different experiences. I don't gatekeep for twin flame stuff because I know what I have been through. I know what I was taught, and it is an illusion to believe that union is possible for everyone. What most people don't tell you is that If you do not come into alignment with yourself, there is no way you could align with your twin. Even though the runner chaser phenomenon is there, unless you become who you want to attract, you're never going to attract that person. So stop being codependent on someone else's love and learn to give love to yourself. That is what is necessary. Yep. It's time for transformation and change. Are you guys willing and ready to step up to that transformation and change? Are you ready for that type of change? Yeah, are you guys really ready for that type of change? Because a new beginning does want to come in for you, but you keep yourself stuck in the past. You keep yourself stuck in limbo. Yeah, waiting for this person to come towards you to make you a solid, stable offer. This journey is not about anybody else but you. I'll say it again. There may be two people in the connection, but the journey is yours and yours alone to take. You cannot force your twin, you cannot love your twin into changing, and you cannot love your twin into being good for you. But you can do the work on yourself and see some positive changes happen in the person. Because I will tell you why that happens. When your vibration raises, their vibration raises as well. So where they are at, they raise to the next frequency. And oftentimes they're not ready for the next frequency. So the change becomes disruptive for them. Another thing people don't say or people don't tell people about twin flames. Yeah. It's time for you to have your own glow up. It's time for you to follow your own passions. It's time for you to take things to the next level for yourself. Decide what you want and go after it. This is the King of Wands. This is passion. This is you following your heart. Yep. Because although the King and the Queen of Pentacles are here, this is a divine couple. But they're both in reverse. The both of you are not aligned with yourself yet, much less to be aligned with each other. But it is what it is. I don't do personal readings, sweetie. It's a general love message. I do personal readings, but only as appointments. I don't do them like, maybe I could pull a card or something for you, but to do a reading on a live, no. Yeah. So it's time for you to stop having regret here. This is the Five of Cups. This is you having regret. It's time to get over it. It's time for you to move on from it. Yeah. Because yes, this person did hurt you, they betrayed you, but because you know they are your twin flame, you keep holding on to them. And that is not what that means. If somebody hurts you, you need to walk away from them. Yeah, you need to start to take care of you. Ten of Pentacles, commitment. So you need to commit to yourself before you could commit to anyone. Because that person would reflect to you. Give me a minute. Yeah, that person will reflect to you what you are. Because what people don't understand is you attract what you are. You cannot attract what you're not. And your person is still emotionally unavailable, not ready for the type of commitment that you're hoping for from them. Stop focusing on the person, start focus on you. Yeah. Somebody needs to do some clearing of your throat chakra. Somebody is avoiding a conversation or speaking their truth, and it is causing a blockage in your throat chakra. Yeah. So you're refusing to move on, but this person isn't moving on either because they're not moving towards you, not the way you want them to. Because this is still a one sided affair. This is you still giving to this connection, and the person that is your twin flame or you suspect is your twin flame. Wow. Is not giving to you. Let me see what love messages will come true for you guys. Wow. Whew. I'm literally feeling like a knot in my throat. Literally. So there is someone that is very bad when it comes to communication. Ouch. What messages need to come through here? I will wait for a sign from you. So whoever this message is for, you all are waiting on this person. Why are you waiting on someone that is living their own life? Find out the truth. Finding out the truth crushed me. So you found out that this person is involved with somebody else already, but you're still waiting on them. You and this person are not vibrationally aligned yet. Have you even started to do the work on yourself? Are you willing to accept the change that needs to happen? I feel you leaving me behind. Well, if this person in our next relationship is obvious, they left you behind. I don't tell people what they want to hear. I tell people what they have to hear or they need to hear. I wish I could take back my words. Interesting. So whatever was said, there is a lot of regret here, and you internalize that blame, or this person makes it look like it's your fault. It's time for me to heal now. Exactly. That is what you're supposed to be telling yourself. It's time for me to heal. It's time for me to find me. It's time for me to be able to be in love with myself before I can even think of being in love with anyone else. Yeah. You will always love this person unconditionally. But when you start to put this person above you, it's where you're going to have the problems. I left when I saw you with someone. Did I not say you guys know this person is already involved with somebody else? I can't make it up. You already know this person is involved with somebody else. Why are you still holding on to them? Let it go. Do your self love. Let this person go. Let this situation go. And start your journey with or without them. You can't keep putting your life on hold for somebody else when they're definitely not doing that for you. When this person is ready to change and transform and come into alignment or start to work on themselves to bring alignment to the situation, it would happen. But like I said to you guys, separation is something that is required in every twin flame journey. Because if you do not have that separation, there is no growth. And I can tell you from my own experience, every time that separation happens, I level up, I grow. Because I look for the lesson in the situation and I fix me. Because I oftentimes look at what is my twin mirroring back to me. What do I need to change? because that is what this journey is about. Yes, coming into union is wonderful, but it's not always practical. What else do they need to know? What else do they need to know? Wow, twin flame came out in this deck as well. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complementing each other. So if you guys are fighting constantly, are you complementing each other? Yes, you might know that you are this person's yin and they are your yang, or vice versa. But at the end of the day, you have to achieve a balance within yourself to be able to balance a situation. They have to choose a balance within themselves in order to. Well, sometimes we do. Sometimes we do. All right. What else do they need to know besides they are on a twin flame journey? Okay, so addiction, codependency. Did I not say a lot of you are codependent on this person because you believe they are your twin and they are the end all be all for you? Codependency, obsession, possession, controlling has a block restraint. So this person has a lot of things they need to work on, people. You being codependent is only blocking your way. Karmic relationship, they are in a karmic relationship. It has to come to an end before you could even think of going in that direction. Fleeting, triggering, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Like I said, self love. So, a lot of you need to start to give love to yourself. We have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expanding, new phases, preparing for union. This message can't get more direct than this. You have to prepare yourself and you have to transcend these obstacles and you have to learn to love yourself. You have to learn to balance things out before you could even think of your twin coming in your direction. Butterfly relationships evolve to the next phase, healing the inner child growth. Self love is all about you healing your inner child. My self love course is based off of shadow work. Yes, I teach you how to heal yourself, but I also teach you how to deal with the shadow side of you that you keep running from. And once you're running from yourself, this person will run from you, so that we know. So if you keep saying, well, nothing is wrong with me, I don't need to change, yeah, you do. Photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgic, making new memories. So you might be stuck looking at this person's photograph, being nostalgic about it while they are off making new memories. Passion. Insane chemistry, like each other, equally having fun. So you have a lot of passion for this person. It's a given in a twin flame connection. But endings bring about new beginnings. And if you want a new beginning to happen, you have to let this end. You have to let the old you die. Like I said, this person is running from you, the runner. I cannot make this shit up, honestly. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So this person is running from you because you're trying to run to them. Heartbreak, deep hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, mourning. So while you're over here trying to get this person to come back, refusing to take this sudden change to let this transform your life, you're just going wrong in a cycle and the change is not happening that is necessary for you to grow. So at the end of the day, it's not about you. I mean, it is all about you. It's not so much about the other person. because you cannot make decisions for someone else. You cannot love somebody into changing, but you got to learn to love you and teach yourself boundaries. So, yeah, well, that is it for tonight's message. For those of you that know you're on a twin flame journey, it's not about the other person, it's about you. So, if nothing else you take out of this message, please remember that. It's not about anybody else, it's about you. It's about learning to love you, it's about dealing with your traumas, it's about raising your vibration, and it's about becoming who you are meant to be. All right? So, this is what I have for you guys. For those of you that are interested in personal readings, you could hit me up either from the email or DM me, and we could set up an appointment for you. All right? So, this is what I have for you guys. I hope it does help. Have a good one.